This is Milani, Chapter 14, Section 4, Problem number 2. Now, we have to get the derivative, but remember, by looking at this problem, this part, x times exponential function means I'm dealing with a product rule. Then, your equation is not started with the y equal or f of x is equal. That's the reason you do not say y prime or f prime of x is equal. Your equation starts with the x to exponent 2, then you will get the derivative of that. But again, don't forget product rule. Derivative of x to exponent 2 is 2x times this e to exponent x, carbon copy. Again, I'm going to just, for the short memory, that's the reason in the side of my PowerPoint, I am indicated what is going to be derivative of it first. And the derivative of e to exponent x is the e to exponent x. Now, derivative of x is the 2x times second carbon copy plus derivative of a second, which is e to exponent x times first. This is the result of the derivative of this. Now, derivative of a y, you can write it down dy over dx, or you can say y prime. I will not make it hard. But again, you can say dy over dx, and the other side, the derivative of x to exponent 2 is 2x. You are trying to solve for the y prime. This is easy. Then you can move these two terms to the second side, and both is the positive. Now, both is become negative. Now from here, you are trying to, I already solved it for the y prime, but the only things I need to do, factor the GCF. I have a 2 here, I have a 2 here, I do not have a 2 here. Then the GCF, I don't have it as a number. But the x to the exponent 1 is the GCF. I factor it. From this, 2 is left. From this, 2e to exponent x is left, and from this, one of these x is gone. Now, problem number 3. I have to find the equation of a line. That means from here. First, I have to find the derivative because I need the slope, and I do have a point already. Then, derivative of x to exponent 2 is the 2x. Derivative of a y to exponent 2 is 2y, y prime. Derivative 100 is becomes 0. But remember, anytime you see the y letter, your derivative, you do the normal derivative, except in the end, you include the y prime or dy over dx. You are trying to solve for the y prime. Hold on to this here, move the 2x to the other side. Then, get rid of the 2y, divide both sides by 2y. The 2 from the top and the bottom is gone, and then that is going to be my derivative. By having derivative, we can find the slope. Replace the x by 8, replace the y by -6 in your slope. Don't forget, do not lose this minus. Now here, this minus times this minus is become positive. 4 divided by 6 is going to be 4 over 3. This is my slope. I do have the slope. I do have a point. Then I plug it in a slope point formula, which is y minus y1 is equal m times x minus x1. Then I do have a x1, y1 from here. I do have my slope. I plug it in right here. Now, I have to simplify it. First, This minus times this minus is become positive. Distribute the 4 over 3 by inside the parentheses. From here, move this 6 to the other side. And it's become minus 6. And now, minus 6, it doesn't matter. You can plug these two on the calculator and get the final answer. And or you can just rewrite the 6 as a 18 over 3. You have a common denominator, minus 32 minus 18 combined, which is become minus 50 over 3. Again, you don't have to show me this step from here. You can just jump to this one.